Summer is the worst. There are so many mosquitoes, and they all live inside my house.
Tara, you gotta help me!
What is it, Marty?
It's Mootilda! She isn't moving, and not in the tipped cow sense either. She's frozen in place.
Oh, okay, wow, is she literally frozen, like, with ice?
No, she's just standing in the field like a big, beautiful, formerly cud-chewing statue.
And you're sure this is nothing like that time Mootilda wouldn't let you get close enough to milk her?
I wish. Talking to her, even in my babiest of baby voices, doesn't do a thing. I'm telling you, she's like a rock.
I don't think I have a spell for that yet.
Yeah, I figured you might say that, which is why I ran to Amira first. She was able to check Mootilda over for me. Says there's a steady heartbeat and her vitals are normal, but for some reason she can't move. Could you or that animal whispering wonder with the backwards feet help me out? Please? Think of Mootilda.
Of course, Marty. I'll check in with Ariel and see what we can do.
Oh, thank goodness. Thanks a million, Tara.
I think I see something. So, you can speak to any animal, right?
They have better stories than mortals or fae. The woodland creatures are wiser than most give them credit for.
Looking for something, Ariel?
Nothing to trouble yourself with, Wylde. What did you need?
Marty's cow, Mootilda, has gotten frozen in place. Somehow. Not icy frozen, but immovable frozen? But he says she's still got a heartbeat and you're nodding. Have you seen something like this before?
Perhaps you should trouble yourself after all.
Oh boy. What are we talking here?
Baby basilisk.
Like an actual Canterbury Tales, Shakespeare's Cymbeline, hiss basilisk?
If all those refer to winged serpents with petrifying gazes, then yes. The snakelet came into my care as an orphan. I've been fostering it without incident for weeks. But unfortunately, as younglings are wont to do, it disappeared from sight when I turned away to get its meal in order.
Now it's roaming free in Fairhaven. How do we get it back here safe and sound before it can do any more harm?
You'll need a magical trap to secure the basilisk again. Add some bait, set it, and check on it daily. With luck, the basilisk will take the bait within a few days.
Got it. I can probably get Parker's help with the construction.
Good. And when it's done, place it away from town. Between the location of the frozen cow and your farm would be best. As for returning Mootilda to normal, this will allow you to channel the power of my scream into an incantation and unfreeze any poor creatures that have been affected.
Perfect. Thanks, Ariel.
And please, be safe. I am trusting you with this, Tara.
You have the sweetest green eyes, witchling. But don't get the wrong idea. I don't dally with humans like that. Anymore.
Ariel's been nagging me about his menagerie. If he wants all the bells and whistles, it's gonna take time.
I've been trying to spend more time with Bruno. I buy him a cup of coffee and ask him about his story. He's lived such an interesting life. I want to help him preserve it.
Oh no, Cleopatra! Poor kitty. The basilisk must have come this way.
Next time Kai comes in here to borrow my clear coat for a board paint job, I've got to make sure I remind him to use it in a well-ventilated space only. Love that guy. Swear I do. But I don't think he can afford to get any more flighty.
Hi, Parker. So, turns out Marty's cow was frozen by a basilisk, a snake with petrification powers. I could really use your help putting together a trap for it.
Say less. I'll be happy not to have me or my family getting frozen on my list of things to worry about. Once you supply the materials, I should have it ready in a day. In the meantime, I'm going to let the mayor know all this is going on. Folks will need to keep an eye out.
Watching Antonio taught me a lot about how to be mayor. Now that I've been doing this long enough to know, you have to figure out your own way of doing things.
Chesh Nazanam, the weather has been beautiful lately. I always appreciate the ocean breeze.
Angus is still going to the Consciousness Center on Sundays. We just don't talk about it. Maybe someday he'll see Cameron for the fraud that he is. We all see it, right?
Dude, if it weren't for the ferry, I would go a little stir-crazy living here. Fairhaven's great and all, but I gotta get out and roam sometimes, you know?
Juliet's enough. But sometimes I wonder what it would be like to have a child with Thomas. He's so good with Juliet. I know he'd handle a baby wonderfully.
Hey, are you growing any cotton on your farm? We could always use a new source for cloth around here.
Francis and Angus still come into the bar and order double whiskeys. It's nice seeing them enjoy each other's company instead of stressing over the wedding. For a moment, I thought they'd never get married.
Natalia nearly cleared me out on butter and veggies. Said she was going to cook up a snack storm before her next trip down to the mines.
Is the farm bursting with produce yet? I have a feeling this is gonna be a good year for you.
Violet gave me some extra primrose seeds. Sophia adores them, but they'll have to wait until I harvest something first to make room.
So, there's a basilisk on the loose. I'd love it if that weren't as bad as it sounds, but Mootilda's frozen and Marty is freaking out. Honestly, I'm freaking a little too. Ariel has me on unfreezing incantation and basilisk trap setting duty. I, didn't think his trust would come with a side of mythical reptile wrangling.
I've been thinking about the center's future a lot lately. My path isn't as clear as it used to be to me.
Who decided the waking world was the real one? We spend half our lives in the world of dreams.
You gotta go along to get along. Don't want to be a fish swimming upstream.
My parents don't have my address, but sometimes I'm still afraid I'll walk into my home and find them in my sitting room.
Now that finding Mom isn't taking up so much of my
We can't catch Ariel's basilisk quick enough. I'm trained for venomous snake bites and puncture wounds, not full-body petrification.
Magic feels a lot more natural than I thought it would. Like an intersection.
I don't ever want to walk back the Fae feeling comfortable enough to set foot in Fairhaven, but if Ariel could keep his hazardous pets on his side of the veil, I'd certainly be appreciative.
I worry we've taken for granted Ariel's ability to keep his animals in Ravenwood Hollow.
I can't make out where Ariel's basilisk is, but I can tell you, it's more scared than anything.
Man, someone needs to teach me levitation or something so I can stop freaking out over phantom snakes crawling up my legs.
If it helps, a basilisk doesn't need to touch you to petrify you.
In what world would that help, Tara?
Now, I'm aces with drams and tonics and elixirs, but my ingredients have to already be foraged. I do not have an eye for figuring out which mushrooms are edible or datura versus moonflowers.
Oh, quick! Oh! Oh, quick!
Yeah!
Should I go to bed?